Imagine this. You're standing at the foot of a tall ladder. It looks so real. You can almost hear the creak of the metal as you place your hand on the side and lift your foot to the first rung. You feel the texture of the steps, the slight wobble as you climb, and then just like that, you're at the top, looking out over a new perspective. Now here's the twist. None of it really happened, not physically. You didn't leave your room, you didn't even get out of bed, you imagined it. But here's what's wild. Neville Goddard taught that this simple act of imagining something as if it's real is how you create reality. And this, my friend, is where the ladder technique begins to change everything. You see, Neville was not just offering cute exercises. He was handing us the keys to the kingdom of manifestation. He said that if you vividly imagine an event, engage your senses, and feel it as if it were already done, then it must manifest. That is not philosophy, that is law. And what's so brilliant about the ladder technique is how simple it is. You imagine climbing a ladder each night before bed, engage every sense, and repeat that scene until it becomes so natural that your mind believes it has already happened. But here's the twist that stuns most people while you're doing this exercise at night. You also spend your day telling yourself and the world, I will not climb a ladder. Write it on sticky notes. Say it out loud. Remind yourself that contradiction is important because it lets the subconscious take the lead. And guess what? Most people who try this find themselves climbing a real ladder within days, and not because they planned to, but because reality shifted around their imagination. Now you might be thinking, okay, cool, but how does this help me manifest wealth? A better life? Love, success, peace? And that's where things get really exciting. The ladder technique is just a doorway, a tiny demonstration of what your imagination can really do. What Neville was showing us was that our assumptions, what we accept as true in our inner world, always show up in the outer world. Always. So if you start assuming right now that you are wealthy, loved, powerful, and abundant, your reality must shift to match that. Not might, must. Sometimes, when people try too hard using endless techniques, they start from a place of lack. From a place of, I don't have it yet. And if that's your starting point, guess what? You keep manifesting. And more not having. So Neville said, drop the effort, simply assume it's already done. Go straight to the end. Imagine you already have the money. The relationship, the peace, don't visualize getting it. Visualize having it. Feel the joy, the calm, the satisfaction of already living that version of you. That is the secret. Let's say you're manifesting wealth. Most people think they need to hustle harder or find a new source of income. But what if, instead, you spent 5 minutes every night imagining checking your bank balance and seeing a number that makes your heart skip? Or opening a message from your boss with a massive bonus, or handing a check to your parents and saying, you don't have to worry anymore. If that scene makes you emotional, it's perfect. That's the feeling you want to fall asleep in. Because Neville taught that sleep is the gateway to the subconscious. And what you impress upon the mind before drifting off is the most fertile ground for creation. That's why the state akin to sleep is so powerful. You relax your body, slow your mind, and impress the new reality.
As if it's already true.
Here's something crazy. Studies show the brain can't distinguish between something vividly imagined and something actually experienced. So when you feel wealthy in your imagination, your subconscious goes, got it. This is who we are now. And it starts rearranging your reality to match. That's not magic. That's neuroscience. It's the reticular activating system, filtering your world to match your inner focus. And every 10-15 minutes, your brain redecides what's important. So if you stay consistent in assuming wealth, your RAS starts pointing out things you used to ignore. Job opportunities, ideas, intuitive nudges, people who want to help. Your entire life begins to sync with your inner state. It's not about chasing. It's about becoming. Now, let's hit pause for a moment. Ask yourself, What am I assuming to be true about money right now? Is it that it's hard to make, that there's never enough, that it takes sacrifice? Those assumptions are not truths, they are beliefs. And beliefs can be rewritten. That's what Neville was teaching all along. You are the writer, director, and actor of your reality. Change the script, and the movie changes. This is where I want to challenge you gently. And let me just gently say this while we're here. But if you're someone who loves to track your progress, or you'd like a little daily support while you're training your awareness, I've created some beautiful tools that can really help. I added a few self-help digital products to my Buy Me a Coffee page. There's a gratitude journal, a daily planner, a manifestation workbook, and even a 30-day affirmation ebook called Powerful and Positive Affirmations to Change Your Life in 30 Days. It's designed to guide you through reprogramming your subconscious step by step. And if that feels aligned with you, feel free to check them out. No pressure, ever, but they're there, like a quiet, supportive friend whenever you need them. All right, back to Neville. For the next 3 nights, do this. Lie in bed, close your eyes, and imagine yourself living your wealthiest life. Not just holding money, but feeling secure, supported, free. Feel the leather seat of your dream car, the fresh sheets in your new home, the excitement of paying for dinner without checking your account. Feel it until it makes you smile. Then say to yourself, "This is who I am now." The world outside might not reflect it immediately. That's okay. Don't react, persist. As Neville said, an assumption, though false, if persisted in, will harden into fact. Let's go even deeper. What if I told you that most people are addicted to thinking from their current reality instead of the one they want? That's one of the biggest manifestation blocks. They look at their bank account and say, "This is who I am." But your current reality is old news. It's a reflection of your past thinking. If you want something new, you have to become someone new inwardly. First, that's why these daily practices matter so much. It's why I created the planners and journals, not just for notes, but to train your inner world. When you write your new assumptions down daily, visualize your future, and affirm your new identity, you're not just daydreaming, you're programming your reality. And look, I'm not just saying this because it sounds good on video. I've lived this. I've gone from feeling stuck, broke, and unseen to living a life that feels aligned and abundant, not because everything changed overnight, but because I did. Through this work, through persistence, through imagination. So if there's one thing I want you to walk away with today, it's this. You don't need more effort. You don't need more techniques. You need to trust your imagination. Use the ladder technique. If you're just starting out, it's a fun way to prove to yourself that imagination works. Use no technique if you're ready to drop the effort and go straight to the end. But whatever you do it with feeling, with belief, and with love.
You were born with this power. Now, before we wrap up, I want to leave you with a bonus insight, a little gem that can change everything. Neville once said, "You rise to a higher level of being by claiming that which you desire, not by waiting for it, not by working hard for it, but by claiming it now." So tonight, claim your wealth. Speak to yourself as the person who already has it. Walk like them, breathe like them, smile like them, because when you live from the end, the middle takes care of itself. If this resonated with you, if you felt that spark of "this is truth" in your chest, then don't let it fade. Keep going. Rewatch this if you need to. And hey, check out the planners and ebook if you want some real tools to stay aligned every single day. They're there for you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you never miss another deep dive into Neville's powerful teachings. Let's build a community of creators, not reactors. You are the operant power, and your new reality is waiting.